You are the mayonnaise and tomato sauce on my chicken kebab. Welcoming you back to Crypto's Juiciest Juice. Do you taste that? Tastes like anxiety. This is a $97,000 Bitcoin price. What are we doing around here? Still hovering around. I mean, yeah, 15 minutes, man. Like, you like it, I liked it. Up, down, left, right. Where are we going? Where are we going? You know exactly what time it is, friends. Still traveling along the bull market. Let's just look. We've ticked over to December. All right, we've ticked over to December. This is the weekly chart for Bitcoin. I'm telling you now, friends, pay attention to this red candle. All right? You go back, look at this. All right, we had a red candle here as well. You see? Oh my gosh, that's wild. But both at the end of November. Oh my gosh. It's like it's exactly repeating the same. So basically, friends, what I'm telling you is this zone, you see where we are right now? Even though I'm tweaking my nipples to get off it, eventually, you know, we're going to have to party so much that I forget to tweak my nipples. And so we're going to come back to these prices eventually. Now, all the bears and the soy boys will say, we're coming back there tomorrow every time we hit 100K and stuff. Yeah, maybe. But if you notice, look what happened, man. We never came back. Even here, we never came back until, see ya, bear market. There you go. Capitulation, okay? So here's the thing, though. If you go to 2017, I'm just letting you know, it is not a 100% certainty because, look, in 2017, friends, if you go to the end of November 2016, right into it, look, you never came back, did you? But this was a hyperbolic phase, dude. This is like, you know, this is like if Bitcoin hit 600K. I don't think so. I hope so, but I don't think so, friends. I think we're more like, look, even though this thing is a nice up only, just you got to pay attention to this because there is no, like, there's too much money sitting on the other side for this liquidity for things to like really go parabolic so far that they never ever come back, okay? Now, I've got some actually amazing news, friends. Others BTC is almost flipped the green on the weekly super trend. Oh my gosh, that's wild. And friends, I have just made the post here with a big fat green arrow. Warning, warning, it is about to start. Oh, man. So, I know, friends, we don't, look, people are going to say they have the answers. No one knows anything, all right? They don't know anything, all right? And look, the more convicted someone is, you're either talking to somebody who's like 100% all in on that coin, or they're just friends that haven't figured everything out. They don't know all the answers, okay? That's just this letting you know. And guess what? Someone out there's going to win. Someone out there's holding the unicorn. Someone out there was holding all in Peppy. You know what I mean? Oh, boy. Okay, so let's say we flip green next week. Let's actually say that happens. Next week, friends, we actually flip green. Where would 100 days from that take us? 100 days takes us March. All right, March. So, by the way, dude, friends, I've been talking to you since 2022. I've been saying Altseason peaks 12 months after the Bitcoin halving. That's the big mega mania wave. Now, I'm praying, all right, once again, it's just a prayer, friends. I hope this wave goes up and does something. I hope we do the double bubble like that. I hope it goes up so far, and then everyone thinks it's over, and then we actually come back, and it gives everybody a chance to do that. I hope we have like the greatest run like that ever, okay? And then pretty much that's I hope it's like that, all right? I'm going to show you what did 2017 do, friends. This is what 2017 did. Now, this is Altseason Wave 1, Altseason Wave 2. Okay, now what you're noticing is you're like, Sommi, that is a large move. Yeah, that was Ethereum's first cycle. Okay, so it's like you're looking at different numbers here. Ethereum, friends, starts as nothing, and it goes so wild, everything comes up. Also, you have the XRP mania, and look, it's possible. It's entirely possible that happens, and you know what? We might get this, friends. I'm not joking. Okay, we might get this, and that's a super cycle of the meme coins. We might have like a final wave where, you know, XRP and everything else goes up well here, and then we have like the actual meme coin super cycle, something that finishes off at the very end. That's possible, right? Because you got to remember, meme coins, friends, they had a wave in 2023. They had a wave in 2024. Where's their wave in 2025 going to be? Wouldn't it be nice if we don't have a big meme wave in the first 3 months of next year? Like, it's good, but it's not like an actual mania. You want to know why? Because in the midst of the chaos, when everything is coming down, I might be saying, guys, there was a meme coin wave every single year. We haven't had one yet in 2025. And I'll just be manifesting it with you, with our thick green candles, friends, that are lighting the path for us in the shadows of the bears, where we have it here, right here. So I'm once again, friends, because like you don't know the paths, man. How many times have I told you? No one knows. No one knows. They say, oh, it's just, they don't know, friends. They're just, look, we're all trying to make our best here. Like, but I'll tell you one thing though, buying low and or slash just holding, that wins. We know that, okay? Now, if you want an overall synopsis of what's happening in crypto, I'm going to summarize it here for you. Do you know there is an overwhelmingly extreme amount of cope because of XRP? XRP, friends, has done a magnificent chart pump. XRP almost $2. And friends, you know, man, I have been praying. I literally have videos. Please, please pump for them. Please, 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 please pump. Okay, I was begging, and they did. Now, disappointingly though, I'm very disappointed in the rest of the crypto industry, friends. All over crypto, everybody is jealous. They are hated. They're hating XRP. They're making fun of them. Just shut up, bro. Do you understand what these people have been going through? You know they missed a freaking bull market? You know that? They literally missed the bull market. They literally missed this bull market. XRP, BTC, by the way, XRP, guys, just to let you guys know, okay? I don't want to poop on your party, but that's your actual chart. Okay, your actual chart is this. You're not at the all-time high. You guys need to go, like, oh man, this is wild, man. If for people to get back their Bitcoin value, you got to get around another 6x from here. So you got to go about $12, and Bitcoin has to stay 100K. You know, so if Bitcoin goes to 200K, you need to be $24. Hopefully, get it. But look, man, just anything can happen. So it's beautiful. I think it's wonderful that XRP is doing great. They're now, by the way, friends, I've got to show you right now. Do you understand the amount of cope out there? Oh my gosh, like the extreme amount of cope. XRP has almost flipped Solana. Look at this. Friends, XRP is now, look at that, 3% away from flipping Solana. 3%, it flipped BNB. Man, that's beautiful, man. They're just going for a big ripper. So you get to see what happens. Look, just, okay. Everyone always wants me speculate. Yes. Do you see how fast XRP went up? That's your eHEX. There you go. Okay, that's your hex from Ethereum. I hope it happens at the very end, so we can actually like rotate other stuff out there around in crypto and just get more. Okay, so this is eHEX out here, friends. So eHEX is gonna do, any eHEX will probably do a move like as emphatic as that. You see that? Whee! I hope it does something like that. But you don't need it to. Okay, you don't need it to. The core coins. Oh, I'm just thinking about eHEX because that's the end game. So like, why do I think like that? Okay, friends, I'm looking into the future. I'm hoping something stays low so that you make money heaps in other places and you can take a profit and you're like, you know what? One more lottery ticket. You know, this one still hasn't gone. You see, of course, there's a risk that it never goes. But like, think about it. If we have a bear market, are you worried that eHEX is down 99.34% from the top? I'm not. I'm like, bro, we're in a bear market. Like, this thing's cheap. I don't care if there's a bear market. This thing is still cheap. You see that confidence, right? PulseChain Core coins, friends, are nice and green as well. Incentive Token Inc., friends, did a whopping 20% move, $3.67. PulseX above 0.5x day one sack. PulseChain is almost at day one sack, and then combined hex is at 3 cents. So, you know, friends, you never know. Maybe the top of eHEX happens when GoPulse have to give it another logo. Because right now, you know, eHEX, friends, GoPulse.com, they're like really like strict interpreters of like the Old Testament of Richard Hart, whereas the pDAI guys, they're the New Testament. You know, when God's kind of like in there, he's like, hey, he's not killing people as much. He sends Jesus out. Hey, turn thy cheek, love thy neighbor and stuff. So it's actually funny, man. It just hits me. I could make a full video on that. That's cool. It actually is like that. So you look, this is how you have to derive the eHEX price. You have to look at this out here. That's why, friends, I like looking at Pulse coin list. So shout out to the baby doll who made Pulse coin list. I think it's the same gentleman who made PulseSwap.io, another aggregator for PulseChain, which is great. So you have all these out here. So you see all the greens out here. So eHEX and pHEX taking these turns. The price is so low anyway. You got nothing to worry about. So if you notice me, friends, I hope you learned something. Just point something out to you. When prices are low, I'm saying, you got nothing to worry about. I got nothing to worry about. Because you don't have to act. Right? You can just keep free buying anyway. It's cool. You see? The time to get worried is when things are up. But people don't get worried. They get excited. But that's why, friends, you be in this game, you're going to get like that too by the next cycle. Now, I've got some actual critical, urgent news as well. Ethereum, friends, is getting a big upgrade for privacy. They are now using that ZK, zero knowledge, pew, 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 okay, Anunnaki technology. You will be able to, you send your Ethereum into a burner address, and it gives you a key, and then you can anonymously withdraw natively on mainnet Ethereum the Ethereum elsewhere. So it's private transactions. And I looked at it, I'm like, Habib, this is just like an upgrade of Tornado Cash. Tornado Cash, friends. See, Tornado Cash, though, everybody has to put themselves in the pool. So if you put like 1,000 Ethereum, right, you're joining into a pool with other Ethereum, and other people can withdraw it and stuff in there. Okay, so but with this, it can just infinitely mint. Okay, so I don't know how it works, but yeah. Oh, actually, I know how it works. It's actually got it written here. Enable minting of secretly burnt ethers as a native privacy solution for Ethereum. Secret. Habib, friends, I'm going to tweak my nipples one more time for Ethereum's price. Do you honestly, friends, look at me in the eyes. Okay, I'm going to bring it closer. Do you honestly think that they are just putting this upgrade out of the goodness of their heart? You know why they're doing this upgrade, all right? Because the price is poop. We all know it, okay? ETH BTC went so far down, it embarrassed all of them. They don't want to talk about the flippening anymore. They're scared of Bitcoin maxis saying, haha, you said ultrasound money. They're scared of all that, friends. We know that. Ethereum, they're trying to pump the bags. And I think they will pump the bags. I like this upgrade. Friend, they sat around. What do these Ethereum guys do? Okay, what do the aliens do? They sit. Have you ever seen the inside of the alien ships, by the way? They say it's like carved out of like a 3D printer. There's like these little consoles. There's no buttons because they all got Vitalik brains. They're just like telekinesis everywhere, okay? So they're probably playing like blackjack in like their minds. Okay, you and I can't see it. They're just like full tripping out. Basically, like somebody at a trance festival is basically just fried on the floor. You're like, you know he's having a good time. He looks like he's having an attack, but you know he's having a good time, right? That's exactly what's happening. So that's what they do. They thought of, they write these things out and they go, okay, how do we bring Ethereum back? What do the people want? And they have a list, friends. They know. Everyone's like, oh, price pump. And they're all like, okay, what does price pump mean? Okay, we want, little things on the checklist. Let's get the price pump things on the checklist. Okay, the privacy stuff, you know. Oh, let's not require 32 ETH to be staked now. You know, by the way, it's one of Vitalik's goals, next goals. He doesn't want it to be 32 ETH because the ETH price is so high now. He wants it to go down to like 1 ETH. You see? You see what I mean, friends? So, but these guys, what they do is, friends, they don't admit to you and me that they're trying to pump the price. They don't admit it. I know you're trying to do it, but they're just because they're really smart nerds. They'll make like one of those really long essays about why mathematically and statistically and by the forces of Newton's law, this has to be the number. And I sit here as a dum-dum. I'm like, bro, it literally just looks like you're just trying to pump the price, but you've just written me a 4-page essay about why you should pump the price. Just right, bro, we're pumping the price. But, you know, it's part of their ethos and that, friends. They try to do things. We're here for the tech. We're here for the tech. That's what they always say about, we like the technology. So, you know, it's part of their personality and stuff. You know what I mean, boys? Richard, obviously, PulseChain, comes out and says, listen, you want the price pump? Shut up. This is the right decision. And everyone's like, you know what? We do want the price pump. And that's it. So it's different personalities out here, right? So the best part is, right, the original account is not revealed when you send the ETH and this upgrade. It's getting added to Ethereum mainnet when it's ready. I don't know when it's going to be ready, but just showing you like, hey, they're bringing it back. They're doing stuff, things we always want. And yeah, man, that's the cycles, friends. Let's actually go back. Let's check out the... Ooh. Hello, Liu. Look at you. Look at that little Bitcoin dominance. Look at you. About to flip red. Friends, it's been a very easy cycle, man, because others BTC is like almost flipping and Bitcoin dominance is almost flipping. So everything's moving in unison. But it's pretty much because of ETH. ETH has been moving like an altcoin. That's another way to say it. Because ETH has been moving like an altcoin, it hasn't really it hasn't changed any of the of Bitcoin dominance or others. So you can use either or, which is nice. It's basically the universe telling me when the top comes and it's all over, there'll be like a lot of signals to say, hey man, there's literally so many signals saying it's over, you know? The weekly super trend flip red here. Ty Lopez came back. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all of these things. And I'm like, bro, I've got like a list of 13 things saying it's over. You've got like 2 reasons saying it's not over. Like, oh, the US government just started buying Bitcoin and one guy said we're going to 400K. Okay, so you got these 2 items here. I've got 13. I'm like, look, I don't know what happens next. Just like pay off your risky credit card loan and stuff out here. That's what I think we're going to get to that. I feel it. Also, I got to take another reminder, dude. Jim Cramer was the only guy to stop the Bitcoin dominance run. After an impossible run, 679 days, you got to own Bitcoin. And remember, friends, in that video, the caller said, hey, should I buy MicroStrategy, the derivative, which is an altcoin, or should I buy Bitcoin? He's like, got to own Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a real winner, that one. There we go, man. I couldn't believe it, friends. I just couldn't believe it. I'm in shock. Wow. Speaking of shock, make sure you shock the algorithm for me, friends. Please like and subscribe so we spread out the word. And also, the more you like and subscribe, the algorithm pushes it up to normies who watch more of me, and then all our prices go up, and then I hit like, I don't know, 300,000 or something, and then you all know. Hey, we hit the top signal number. You know, I don't know what the number is, but don't wait for like me to hit like 300,000 or something. You never know. What if I never grow a single follower from now? So don't just lie. No, we're having fun here. But you know what keeps me up at night? How do I talk to like 200,000 people saying, you know, for 2.5 years, the friendship cult, we've been waiting for you to come for us to leave. Like, they're not going to believe it. They're going to be, ha, 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 that guy's so funny. I'm like, no, warning. You're buying when Bitcoin's 200K. You're buying when Ty Lopez is here. We were buying when FTX collapsed. We were holding. We believed, right? They're like, oh, this guy's so funny, man. Look at this. He's got a Pikachu hat. Ha, ha, ha. Like, it's going to be like that. I'm not joking. That's complacency. Because it's so euphoric. Because like, oh, we're all going to win. We're all winning, right? It's going to be wild. Speaking of wild, have you seen my pants lately? Because PulseChain is still continuing this rounded continuation up. Last time we did it, friends, we did like a quick 2x. So, I mean, like when we flip here, it was a quick 2x take us, and it's around 1.2 day 1 sack. But actually, what I got to do, friends, now is add the Eric Wall bet. So I'm going to show you this now. Friends, I love, friends, it's fun and funny. I don't go out of my way to be entertaining. This is the best part. The most misunderstood about me is people think, oh, he's just doing things to be entertaining for us. No, I'm doing things because it makes me laugh, not you, okay? It just so happens that I've created a little funnel here that everyone has to watch because it's the highest value content in crypto. Where else are you going to go to cover this stuff, okay? If you watch Crypto Banter, shout out to Crypto Banter family, they got so many mouths to feed. Sponsorship, ad, sponsorship, here's the token unlock, but we don't tell you got the tokens. Sell, buy, back to Bybit. Here's a clip, and here's a data sheet where there's like 18 coins. You're like, wait a minute, these are different 18 coins to last week. What am I meant to do with this one? Anyway, next thing, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're just bombarded with all these things. That's why what I do, I make videos, they're curated. So each video, they're just so juicy. It's kind of like, look, you can't, friends, I've got a cherry, okay? I've got a cherry in my hand. I would like to give you the cherry. It's very nice and tasty, isn't it? Okay, sweet. But when you put the cherry in a fruit bowl, there's an orange and a banana, and there's like all these other fruit, and there's watermelon, and there's like a kiwi, okay? You're like, oh, it's all jumbled everywhere. Yeah, it's all good. It's just that you can't enjoy the cherry. You got to pick out the cherry and just eat it. So that's why the way I deliver stuff here for you, it helps you win, okay? No one's learning when they're like, hey, here's 60 minutes. Let me just go bang, 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 advertisement, bang, advertisement, left, down, up, right. Anyway, did you see this meme? Bang, 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 bang. It's just, no one's winning like that. But you know what? I don't think people want to win. People don't want to win, okay? Because if you want to win, you'd be doing the opposite of what the crowd does. What they're actually here to do, they're here to chase dopamine, which basically means they're slave to their emotions, okay? We do it subconsciously. But once you learn the game, which is what I've been showing you, you will win. I want to ask you a question, though. Bitcoin is now here with December. Where will Bitcoin finish for this month? Okay, because if you remember, friends, remember, Bitcoin is like 96,000 now. Remember, the target was 105,000. Why? Because the median price for Q4 was that, whatever it was, 50% or something. So that would bring us, it was around 105K. So I saw like Raul Powell and Mark Yasko and a lot of other people saying, yeah, everyone, I don't know why. It's just kind of funny. It's weird how the crowd just makes up stuff. Everyone just believes now we're going to have one more hyperbolic pump to 105 or 110 and then come back and retest 70K. Maybe. We'll see. Also, in this next part, friends, you got to remember this next year, what's coming, all right, it also got you to this phase, denial. My investments are with great companies. They will come back, okay? So you have to understand it's a cycle. We don't get that denial part unless we then rush in and get everybody in now, okay? Like a lot. You see? Here is the Wall Street cheat sheet, all right? And here's obviously his Doge chart, friends. Doge is amazing. So Wall Street cheat sheet. So you see this denial part here, my investment with the. So that is, okay, why did I show this to you? Look, because this denial is when the volume on the downside starts accelerating. And it's like, oh, crap, okay? That is like, friends, that is the opposite of what we're about to enter now, which is volume on the upside, okay? It's big green weekly candle spike volume, which actually, friends, I'm going to show you happened with pDAI. And it happened with XRP. I mean, look what's happening right now. So, friends, as the momentum with XRP is pushing up, as I showed you that big candle, look at this. We have shout out to Blockchain Boy. My only regret is not buying XRP so I could personally sell it to this gentleman myself. And then Bangers, just one of the Soilana girls. Actually, Bangers, friends, Bangers was a girl saying, "You're too poor to stray to Soilana girl's house." That was a girl. So now I follow her. I'm like, you know what? You might be a useful signal again, lady. Okay, so XRP is an NPC coin, non-playable character. You literally cannot name one real person that holds XRP. It's a simulation coin for NPCs. Of course, having joke, but yeah, man. Hey, friends, every barber's got XRP. I don't know why. But it's exactly pDAI. XRP starts moving up with pDAI. XRP, all the people on the sideline just saying, I hate it. I'd love to sell on you. You're an idiot. Same as XRP, man. It's wild. Friends, it's called the power of hatred as well. And I'm going to show you now the volume. Look at this on pDAI, friends. You see this weekly chart? Look at that huge volume spike. Man, I can't believe it, man. I called that 1 cent. That's the FOMO price. FOMO price. I told you, man. I am... Look, you don't have to believe me, man. Friends, I'm just guessing, okay? But I could feel the crowd. I knew. No, I didn't really know. I was just guessing. I could smell them. I'm like, you know what? You guys don't actually really even understand pDAI until the price goes high enough. What price does it have to go to? And I could just feel 1 cent. It had to be 1 cent in my mind. I'm like, that's such an appropriate number. Once we're at 1 cent, now you know, wait a minute, that's 100x to a dollar. Before it's like, oh, it's a 2,526x or 2,328x. You don't know. Okay, 100x to a dollar. If it goes to 10 cents, it's only 10x to a dollar. So that's pretty much what happened. And that is, friends, you know, I just showed you the Wall Street cheat sheet. You see this? This is what I was showing you with Doge, this part. You see that? This part, the high volume. But eventually the denial comes out later on. But I'm not, obviously, if pDAI gets to a dollar, it's not going to have that. But I'm giving you an idea of the whole crypto market, the whole industry. Okay, so you got to understand these emotions. Like, that's why a lot of people like denial. They're like, it's the top, I'm selling the top. Like, yeah, bro, you know, in 85% of cases, you are selling the top for the past 4 years. Okay, for 4 years, in 3 years out of the 4, you are correct. You are selling a top. However, I believe we're going into that alt season momentum ignition phase. Just as I showed you, like with Bitcoin dominance, others BTC. This is, personally, do what you want. I don't care. I am not touching it. I'm not selling into this biggest, fattest green confirmation candle, personally. So you can do what you want. Also, more evidence that we're in a alt season, friends, already. We're gonna flip green. Look at this. XRP healthcare is up 57%. It's up 15 cents. It's XRPH. So I don't know what this meme coin is, but it's just like, hey, XRP still, it's below $1 here. Here's the arbitrage. Friends, this is literally eHEX and HEX right now. It's literally eHEX and HEX. Isn't that funny? It's almost hilarious. It's the same ratio as well. That's cool. It's like fun. It's kind of a fun ratio, like around 10 to 20 to 20 to 1. Oh man, like what about 0.10, 0.2? That's hilarious, man. This is like eHEX. Oh man, don't doubt the degens. Shout out to my friend DJ Khaled and also Aaron. Look at that. He showed the altcoin season index. It's now up here. So remember, friends, that is a crude measurement, but look, don't doubt it at all. Like, yes, remember, it's not gonna last forever. As promised before, baby dolls, I want to show you Eric Wall's bet sheet. So Eric, friends, remember his 10x day one sack bet, which I'll just show you again now. So Eric will win all this money if by like March, April, May, around here, I don't know the exact dates, it has to be above there. Oh man, that'd be like slack if we actually do. But not really slack. He's cursed himself. So oh wow, Eric. Eric, did it ever occur to you this is just the start of the curse here, sir? Oh man, that'd be wild. Look, I know how the universe works. Okay, so part of Eric's curse might be like, we're like 2 months away. He's like, I've got it. And then like, Andrew Tate tweets about PulseChain. Imagine that. Let's manifest it, friends. Andrew Tate tweeting about PulseChain, and he just helps accelerate it because now he's on side. Because as a friendly reminder, once again, friends, Andrew Tate, Andy, I call him Candy, right? No, I'm on a personal level. Candy Tate, he is farming in the Pulse to Ethereum pool. Okay, so he's earning ink. He's got HEX. He's got all of them. Okay, but he doesn't talk about it. Why? The Matrix. The Matrix. The Matrix won't let him talk about it. Oh man, I'll just let you know. Okay, if the price starts going up from here, friends, if we start ripping, I'm gonna make some videos and we'll just keep retweeting them to Andrew Tate, and I'll just keep saying, alert everybody to escape the Matrix. Your bags are bumping, because he knows he's long in it. He's long, and also he's alpha male as well, so he responds to people like Richard Hart who do like no apologies, who don't like not like never apologize, but like, you know, then it's someone's like, oh, but I made a mistake here in there. Okay, what do you want from me? Do better next time. All the information's here for you, right? Okay, that type of like, you know, a very brass, brazen, courageous, forward-thinking entrepreneur, conqueror, warlord type of personality. He responds well to that. Also, Donald Trump fans also respond well to that. So remember, I'm not here to be political or anything. Okay, you don't like someone, I don't care, dude. Look, okay, friends, I don't have a Kim Kardashian poster in my room. I don't. But if you let me buy into a Kim Kardashian altcoin for like $300,000 market cap, I'm going all in. Give me 15% of that supply. You know what I mean? If I know she's going to shit it. And guess what? Even if she sold makeup, I don't know nothing about Kim Kardashian. I don't know anything about makeup, okay? But if you let me buy into a company for like a $2 million valuation, okay, literally give me all of it. You know what I mean? Like, you know that as well. You're not a fan of her. You don't know the fan. You don't relate to the fans. You see what I mean? It's not about that, friends. You're here to play the game. It's a game of capital allocation. This is investment. This is markets. Now, Eric Wall, once again, on bets. So he's got 20K with Dixon, Lady Havid. Oh my gosh, Lady Havid took some cracker bets. Wow, man, you guys are... All right, so we have these. Look at the date of resolution. Oh, crap. It's February 2020. Date of here. Actually, 20K on Hex breaking all-time high in 1 year. Okay, that one never happened. Lady Havid, $50,000 on people who sacrificed doing 10x via Pulse. So you have these. Ponwi, 10K on within 2 years after launch, the price will be 10x or stay above it for at least 20. So he's got $152,000 of bets. So he's already won. He's won 2 of them already. At KDP here, 50K on people who sacrificed doing 10x. Man, yeah, so that's crazy, man. Also, Eric now has, I'm living rent-free in apartments all over the world, etc. Can Richard wick it up and liquidate the little worms bets? Well, sir, I mean, no. Yeah, he can. I hope he does. And I've actually got, on the topic of Eric, friends, I've got some breaking news. Don't FOMO. I don't want to hear anyone FOMO. You lose, don't blame anybody, okay? But leave. Click unfollow, unsubscribe, leave. I don't want to deal with little children here who don't know how to take control of anything in their life, okay? Go follow somebody else. Go be friends with someone else. However, I've been telling you, if you see Eric Wall essays on why pDAI is stupid, it's not going to work, it's silly, it's pathetic, If you see any of that, I'm not saying you to go all in. I'm just telling, like, I'm already all in. Now I'm like double all in. Okay, if you see that. Well, it started. Eric, oh, ain't you the cutest little thing? Exchanges will support PUSDC because it will be reverse pegged by pDAI. Oh no, it's retarded. So it started. Okay, it has begun. Now, because Eric's cursed, he probably jeets his bags. He's in pDAI. He probably FOMO fumbles his bags out. FOMO fumble out of fear. Look, friends, it is very possible, by the way, that he's already out. He might have put in like 10 grand. I don't know what he put in. Or 20K. And then it did like a 2X and he just sold. He might have got in at 1.5 cents. He hit 3. He made like, oh, I made 20 grand out and now he's fighting it. Okay, so that is, people do stuff like that, all right? Here we are right now. Yes, it is possible we come back down to 1 cent. It is possible. However, you have the bull market. You have Altseason, PulseChain, Ethereum, everything moving up. You also have on December 6th, the community proposal. Can Richard like ignore it? Will he accept it? If he accepts it, of course, there's more movements and stuff out here. So as these things transpire, you will start to glide, friends, towards that $1 price. Many people believe it's going to peg to $1. Friends, I've got to make a video about that. Look, I hope when it gets there, it pegs. But to wake up and believe in a peg, look, I'll just to give you a snippet of my video, friends. If you think pDAI can peg and hold everything immediately now, but Richard's just not doing it, you're insulting Richard Hart. You're basically calling him a retard. Okay? Why? So I think it's very insulting to say that because what you're saying is he's got 12 billion pDAI, which should be $12 billion in your world, but he's holding 600 million Ethereum. Why would he not peg it in 2 seconds, take the 12 billion Ethereum and go buy 12 billion worth of 12 billion of pDAI and go buy the Ethereum? Why doesn't he go accumulate like 1 million Ethereum with it? Because there's no liquidity bridges yet. Okay, you can't do it. Obviously, you know you can't. See, you know that's logical. How can anybody take the other side of that argument? Friends, it's literally just Hexagons 2020 all over again. Okay, in Hexagons 2020, anybody who said Hex is going to go down in a bear market and or Hex is going to be risky once it all stops and or people are going to keep dumping their yield, any type of like just acceptance of a cycle even, you were considered FUD, all right? But here's the thing. Mid-curvers look at the FUD and they stayed out, okay? I look at the FUD and I'm now telling you, you know what you want. I don't care. I'm telling you I'm running right in. Like both hands, friends, head first, straight in. Listen, you've been around in crypto, friends. I've told you this. FUD's bullish, dude. It's climbing the wall of worry. FUD's bullish. Every time FUD's bullish. Do you want to know when it's time to get bearish? When there's euphoria. There ain't FUD there anymore. It's defeat. Eric, there's been defeated. Now, Eric, maybe you're out. I hope you are out. Because I just... Look, it would be a nice story if Eric holds the pDAI the whole way because he believes in Richard Hart and then he makes money on it and then they have like you know, some like, you know, kissy makeup thing at the end with the community. It is possible. However, there's a few things to understand. One, Eric's cursed. One. And number two, you really got to be a believer, bro. You can't write the essays Eric's written about Richard Hart and still hold. It's hard, man. You can't write like, if you're thinking like that, you just, friends, literally, okay, it's the same as me giving you, it's like you gave me an essay about why a certain country is so dangerous for you to go and fly and visit. Like the water's trash. You'll get like, you know, diarrhea from it. It's like basically you write about how in North Korea, they'll spike your water in your hotel room with like iodine poisoning and you'll get like cancer and like infectious disease in your kidney. You tell me about all these things that's going to happen. Like it's really hard. You've just written all these essays. You're thinking about all that. Then you actually go and do it. You know what I mean? Like it's, so you're doing, learning about the balance of probabilities here, but also it could be likely, friends, that he probably cheated the bag. So we'll see. Don't forget a quick reminder as well. Tether is minting. Tether is minting, friends. So that's what you want to see. Tether keeps minting the 1 billion USDT. That's going to send us higher. Also, a good future look into what's coming. Hex is a better Bitcoin. Plus 50%, plus 2%. It's going to be great. Hex is a better Bitcoin. We all know it. We all know it because it's just going to go up more. Some interesting information that happened as well on Twitter, friends. So Charles Hoskinson, Cardanzo founder, he's made an apology. He's like, look at his first comment. One suggestion I have for all of us in the Cardanzo community is to let the comments and opinions of the past go and embrace a full reset of ecosystems. As many of you know, I've been prickly towards communities that apologize to Bitcoin, XRP, Solana, and others. So, because friends, like it's bull market, there's so much demand. You want to be like seen as pro everyone else. He's seeing the recovery, the prophecies of all these. Also, I saw somebody also say, hey, Richard should do this. No. Richard shouldn't do that. That is totally not appropriate for this community's personality archetype. A warlord doesn't go and say, sorry, I like kind of like ruined your whole village and raped all the women and took the treasure. You know, they'll say sorry, but it's sarcastic. You know what I mean? So it doesn't work, friends. It's counter to it. Like, you're not going to see Donald Trump go out and say, I'm so sorry. I'm going to start crying. I'm so sorry. Here's all this empathy. It doesn't work. They're different personality archetypes, okay? Friends, it's also like, see if Vitalik starts saying, he starts swinging his ding-dong a bit, like a tiny bit. But that's not Vitalik to go out. Imagine Vitalik started streaming and saying, I'm the greatest person in crypto. I'm better than Satoshi. That's just Richard Hart stuff. It just doesn't work with the personality. You know what I mean? It's incongruent, right? So you gotta understand your target demographics. Shout out to Lady Havid. You never apologized to PulseChain after bashing Richard Hart, saying, I don't see any value in having a conversation. Yeah. One sentence, you know. We're gonna do well, friends. Like, it's 30x to flip Cardanzo. They're both cults, okay? However, PulseChain should not be worth 30x lower than the Cardanzo cult. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. Maybe 15x lower. That's a 15x difference, by the way. So there's nothing to be worried about, friends. You know, if PulseChain was like near Cardanzo's valuation, I'd be like, damn, man, like it could all be over now, maybe. And we're like risking it for another 2x. But if it's the end, you see what I mean? Like, I'm just thinking about that. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. A lot of you as well, last thing, friends, a lot of you have been asking me, again, a lot of comments. Some of you say, hey, I got 10 grand, 20 grand, $500, $1,000. What do I do? Where do I throw it? I don't know, man. But if you don't know what to buy, okay? If you don't know what to buy, what I do is, by default, I go, okay, buy ETH. Now you've got ETH in your mind. You go, okay, I'll buy ETH. Let's say you got like $10,000. Okay, I got ETH. Then you think, I want a bit of leverage on it. Okay, so what I will do is, I go, well, maybe throw it into, like you just have some big chain coins. Okay, obviously I just say Chainlink because like it's leverage on Ethereum as well. But you might have, okay, you should probably don't even worry about too much of it, friends, because they're on centralized exchanges and there's no ecosystem for it as well. There's nothing to play around with. So you could throw it into like the core coins, Pulse, PulseX, eHEX, Inc. Also got to remind you, just me suggesting eHEX, I was publicly crucified in March this year when Richard did the anti-eHEX FUD event. Okay, publicly crucified. Okay, so all because eHEX was like I said, you should accumulate eHEX. And then, as I kept saying it, everyone lost their minds. I was saying, don't care what you say, prices are cheap, don't care. They literally lost their minds. Like, the audacity to fade the founder, the audacity to say something is cheaper at minus 99.64% now, the audacity to keep it there, right? And then I said, still cheap, don't care. Everyone was saying, take a holiday, get out, you've lost your marbles. We'll see, brother. We'll see. Look, friends, there's no ego. I don't have an ego. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just telling you, it's a game of winners and losers, not intellectually. Okay, who cares about that? That's Eric Wall stuff. Shout out to Eric. This is what you're playing for, bro. You're playing for. Here's the Richard Hart event, by the way. I go, I don't care who you are. You're cheap. Please don't ever do this ever again. Do not fade a coin where the founder is like fudding it. Don't. This is the 1 in 1,000 times, okay? What are their faces going to be if this is like back here in the future? Oh my gosh. Boop. That'd be funny. If he brings back everything else to parity, why can't he bring that? But you don't even need the PulseChain people to believe it. All the Twitter copers, they're going to come buy it if they see Richard Hart winning SEC and stuff. You've learned a lot today, friends. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Don't forget he loves you. Altseason soon. Catch you soon.